That was a lot. That's a long cutscene.
Oh, yeah.
It's about a minute and a half.
I just got it.
Oh, and that 3 to 1 go.
I'm gonna go get the 4 balloons.
I started. I'm using TT because I'm a wimp and I don't want to be walled by Whizpig.
No, that makes sense. Change vehicle to plane.
We aren't skipping cutscenes. Give me the oh.
I think it's fine. It's just you can't skip the starting race cutscenes, but you only can after the first time.
One balloon. And these two are like both right next to me. It's kind of... Oh yeah, hold R, that just allows you to turn better. Particularly in the plane. That's what it's like. Alright, anybody else have 3 balloons yet?
I'm still watching the cutscene because I'm starting late.
Oh, yeah.
I have to force my ass up to get into this suddenly.
God, yeah, you are stronger than I am. I've been like, well, fuck that sub night. I'm not coming.
Hello, friends.
Yeah, because I crashed at 6 o'clock yesterday.
I want the missile.
Just give me blue balloons all day. I don't think it's on. I did it on the fade out for damn day.
That seems to be getting a boost for me.
This game's got so much banger.
Dude, I got
Also, hidden tech, release A before you go into the zippers. Anyone who didn't know.
Yep.
Go real fast when you do that. I guess I want to grab this key, maybe? I don't know.
The keys do.
Well, I'm not getting it.
I don't recommend getting the keys during the silver coins though. Don't do that.
The keys unlock the mini games.
Yeah, it's required if you want to do 100%.
Okay, so not balloons.
I'm gonna do 100% anyway.
Right. Alright. Yo, nice. I got the frame perfect.
You know, I forgot the key anyway. Never mind, I'll just get on the next time.
I'll probably just have those available there, and I'll do it at the end if somehow we're like...
Yeah. No, I got a time of 2:38 and 100%. You're no way getting 100% in time. Unless you're like a guard run and have to sub 2 hours.
World record is like, what, 150 or something?
It's I think it's 148.
Okay. Yeah, we can get that.
Ah, too much speed.
Yeah, you go really fast in this. It's that fun sort of top speed where the camera can't quite keep up with you for a lot of it.
Ah, nice bonk.
Especially Dad over there playing with TT on steroids. I definitely never had a car that unlocked that.
Yeah, he's not easy.
I definitely beat Whizpig as a kid, but I never unlocked cheese.
I wonder how many speedrunners, when they want to get into running the game, they're like, fuck, I need to buy a copy that has TT unlocked. Because they're like, I can't get it otherwise. You gotta do all the timer challenges. Maybe that trains you, but I guarantee you there's at least some people in the DKR speedrunning community who have not unlocked TT legit.
Where do I want to go?
Have you already done all 4 of the first levels?
I'm on Fossil
No, I
Canyon.
did 3, but then the volcano needs 5 balloons. I have 4, so I
Well, I might have not gotten the frame perfect trick on the second race, so I'm talking immediately.
May need to go get pick up the other 3 for you.
Yeah, that was the first thing I did.
No, stupid genie, talk to me.
Jungle Falls.
At the end, you.
See if I can remember where all
Okay, it is like at the very start of go. That's
these are. The one like in the waterfall.
Yeah, there's one on the waterfall to the side, as if you were going to the fourth area. And the other two are actually like pretty close to each other out in like the in the ocean, like past that world.
I remember
one's just
those.
like in the corner and one's in the trees right above that corner.
Yeah.
I'm just having trouble finding the waterfall. Oh, there it is.
Hey, this is good. This is good. You're getting a refresher before we get started.
Yeah, DK, I don't remember what day. It's later.
Beep, beep, beep.
This one behind the tree.
Hot Top Volcano, give me that sweet chin music right into my ears. Hot Top Volcano. I had
Alright, I got all the
Make me a better soundtrack on the N64.
Banjo
That was pretty good. Grant Kirkhope knew what he was doing.
I'll say Banjo as well. Dewey's pretty good as well.
DK rap. The DK rap. Culturally, it'll never be forgotten.
It actually will.
And will be.
Dude, imagine how much people are gonna pop off when they announce the new 3D Donkey Kong game at E3 next week,
And
they do it by having the DK rap going.
And it's DK64 too.
Dude, I will forgive Nintendo for all their problems if they literally just call it Donkey Kong 65. I will shit my pants. So happy.
And it's just a re-release of Donkey Kong.
It's literally,
And they just don't change it.
shit to it.
They just changed it.
Oh, they're gonna go back and from snap. There's a fucking board.
But we're calling it something else. Or 7
Alright, 8 balloons, we're going to the boss. Time to not fall off at the top. It's a new lap record.
Dude, those speedrun straps for the first boss.
Yeah, don't they like... It's not a wrong warp, really. It's just...
It's a warp of some sort.
Yeah, I think it's an unused entrance warp. They left in the game or something.
in a way, I guess it's a wrong warp.
So much food.
Shaded, how's your first experience with DKR so far? How's the first world? No Mario Kart. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'll remember. Listen, Mario Kart 8's pretty good. But if you say this is better than Mario Kart, or this isn't better than Mario Kart 64, I don't know. Then, I mean, yes. You better than 64. Right, it has to be better than 64. That game's trash. I slammed over the wall.
Yeah, boss time.
The drifting is Yeah, it's a bit archaic compared to game. Alright, here's where I'm never going to use this blue balloon because I don't want to fall off the top. Oh, I almost went off.
Hey, big time save. Alright, check it down.
I think that's so
Well done, kid. Now try my new challenge.
well done.
Collect all of my
This was the
silver
first
coins
voice acting I ever knew in video
correct.
games as a kid.
You must find 8 from each level.
Now, it was all done by the intern.
And then come back to see me.
It's not good voice acting.
The infamous Nintendo intern.
I've got something
I'm
special
assuming
for
you
you.
played this before Super Mario 64.
Oh yeah, I guess. No, I guess I heard. This one was like this one had like 12 lines. To Mario 64's like 2.
But those 2 lines stood out, man.
They still got.
I want to say Star Fox 64 was mine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Star Fox is pretty good there.
And that was way better voice acting than like any video game at that time.
Yeah. Oh, that's another one we need to do at some point. Star Fox 64.
Yeah,
I've
It's
actually
like-
never beaten that.
It's good.
I never
gets
beat it
hard.
as a kid.
Don't worry, I've never played it.
No balls. Alright, fuck that.
that'd be fun.
Yeah, probably a score
Well, I'm
challenge
almost
too.
like maybe some sort of just like a points challenge. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, there's Star Fox 64 you can beat in an hour or so.
yeah, easily. I think my personal best is only like 2100.
Yeah, except she's up to like 11th place overall or something on like high scores. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, over 13th, she was just short of the 2100.
I'm gonna get the key this time.
Okay, how many blues y'all got? Here we go.
Yo, newbie, you're coming in. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
not to knock.
Fuck. Okay.
Like we got the 4 free ones on the board.
Right.
So in reality, we just beat our 5th race. You like
Nice.
DKO, right?
Dude, it's like the best soundtrack of all time.
It really.
Rare has
Pretty good, too.
very good musical talent.
Yeah, they
Game
did.
wise, it's just too good. Yo, Spike, I got a question quick.
What's up, man?
So I've been thinking about switching all my subs to just $5 donations instead.
Oh yeah.
Does that kick me out of this sub Discord? Or can you keep me in or something?
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
we can.
We have these problems.
Alright. Just try to do better with my money, you know? Including
yeah, I mean,
people who I
if you
give it
need-
to.
Yeah, if you need to take care of yourself, that's
No. I got to sub still to people, but I got to make sure it counts. That's where I'm at right
Make
now.
sure they get the full money.
Yeah, it's also cheaper for me as a Canadian, so it's like $7 on Twitch, but like with the exchange, it's like $6. I'm like, well, I'm just gonna give some money.
yeah. If that $5 needs to drop to like $4 or $0,
No. It's not about that. It's about like
Yeah.
making sure the money counts nowadays, you know.
Now, did anyone in here play DS Diddy Kong Racing?
I did.
No. To be honest, I didn't even know it existed until like, well, after the 3DS had already come out.
Yeah.
Yes, you
can
can
skip
after the
over
first
this.
time, it seems.
So the speedrun tries to literally go the entire run. Where with pause buffering when it pops up first place when you're crossing the finish line, and then you can quit out and not watch that cutscene and go the whole run without ever seeing that cutscene the first time.
Nice.
I made it to the second race. I got it one time. Yeah, there's like 3 races.
I'm doing silver coin. Same.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I went straight to World 2 after finishing World 1.
Yeah, the silver coins don't get bad.
It really gets about hard agreeing with at
remember
Dragon
Castle
Forest.
ones are always the worst for me.
I was thinking for me, the worst ones are probably Greenwood Village and Spaceport Alpha.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
no.
village is easily the worst. Oh, Conquer ship.
Sounds like I'm racing prototype Tricky. The boss.
I was like, trick?
From Star Fox Adventure.
Where are we going?
Yeah.
I just passed Tricky the last possible second.
Nice.
Yeah, he slows down right before the end of the game.
Yeah, he does that. Just give you one last chance.
Okay, I'm actually.
Oh,
going to
dude,
there.
when you're not in a race and you smash Z, it's probably whenever you don't have a weapon or a power up. It just honks the horn.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, yeah.
important knowledge, you gotta realize.
Dude, the horn is sick.
The horn's
Just
pretty
like
hard. It's pretty good tech.
I'm doing this game in my shuffler, and I also have Super Mario Kart and F-Zero, and all the controls are the same except like item buttons are all different. It's so messed up.
Yeah. Oh no, so your brain's like
Yeah.
fucked the whole time.
That's the hardest part, yeah. So I'm like, okay, well, Diddy Kong, what's the item here? Right, gotcha. Yo, free
How
movie,
far
let's
into
go.
that are you? How many games have you knocked out?
I beat 3 out of 15. But I'm close on some of them. I got like Metroid Zero Mission, I'm almost done. I got like a bunch of stuff almost done. Yeah.
Have you enjoyed your selection you had this time?
Yeah, I think yeah, I just choose games I like and games I play a lot of.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be really good.
So, Metroid Shuffler actually sounds pretty fun.
Metroid Shuffler sounds, yeah, tough. I'm done Shuffler after this for a while.
Yeah, like you went in on them.
Yeah, it's really fun though.
Go
That-
for it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be too bad with the two games that control the same. Zero
Yep.
Mission and Fusion.
And Fusion, yeah, that would be good actually. It'd just be like remembering everything would be tough probably.
Yeah.
Like what items do I have here? And, like, you'd have to scroll.
Yeah, keep it Dude, like legit, even if they're like vanilla games, like you have to keep track of what's on the screen. You don't
Honestly.
The nice thing about Fusion and Zero Mission is they're relatively handholdy though, so like you can get back
Yeah.
on track a bit
That's
easier.
true.
But yeah, there's something like Super or that's a bit more open-ended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, what are the balls?
Hey.
I guess I'll just wait and do all the mini games and the like cups at the end.
Yeah, I do the same. Same with the trophy race. Oh, which you're going to do that last anyway.
Because technically in like optimal 100%, don't you end up not doing like 3 of the 4 tourney races?
Yeah, they do a trophy. They do the trophy race glitch, which allows you to just complete them all in Down Domain, which is like minutes faster.
Yeah. Alright.
Especially because Future Fun is some of the longest tracks in the game. I think Spaceport Alpha is the easiest solid for defense.
Yeah, I've always looked at that. I was like, that doesn't look that hard. I could be wrong. They do it literally all the time.
The out of bounds glitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Specifically at the volcano.
Taking the shortcut, and then we're gonna play like a baby back bitch coming up here.
I'll give you a special prize.
Yeah, I'm on Triceratops too.
Same here. I'm just about to start.
These silver coins suck.
Am I the
Oh
only
my
one that
god, this little
did silver things?
Yeah, no re-race.
Oh, the bait.
I go in that tunnel all the time anyway.
I'm ahead of him. We're holding A. We're holding A. We're riding the inside. We're not falling off. I just hit the coconuts. No, he's ahead of me. No! I ran into his asshole and I was up 10K. Oh, that was just.
No, I went for the key and I might lose the
just lost it after that because I had to turn around like 3 times.
I had to do that one silver coins.
Alright, I shot him with 2 blasts right in the ear. Oh, that would always felt like a downgrade when you got 3 red balloons.
No, I got
missiles.
second. Rip.
Rip. You just lost to the Triceratops.
No, I went to World 2. I tried to
Oh.
grab the key while racing.
Oh, you owe it World 2. Oh, yeah, no. World 2, 3, and 4. I just
Oof.
Yeah,
Alright, I only bonked
thought
once.
I had enough of a lead in going into lap 3. I was like, no, I'm gonna try it. And I almost brought it back. If I hadn't missed the key on my first like dive into the wall,
Yeah, missing the keys is so bad.
See you later.
Especially on the snowball battling one is the worst one. If you don't get that key like the first time around, you basically just all lose.
Do you think I'm gonna lose the Triceratops again? No, please, I don't.
I may go for it again. Oh wait, no, I keep the key. What am I doing?
I win! How did I win?
Whoa.
How did I win? I was flat, but he pushed me across. He ran into my end.
Yo.
Oh, I learned.
It's the most excited I've been to win something. So.
I keep the key.
Yeah, you did. Crush
I'm crushing it. Hell yeah.
Crushing it
23
all
minutes
day.
in. Pretty sure this is world record books.
It's not like you also set a PB in Speedrun.
We won. Yeah. That
Dude,
seed,
you're killing it.
that seed sort of sucked shit. The last
Yeah.
2 items we needed were both of my hook shots. So
Ow.
in the end, I had to beat Forest, Water, Shadow, and Spirit all in go mode.
Oh my god.
That's crazy, yeah. I missed them mostly because I was asleep.
50-minute long go mode. And so.
I caught you when you were going in go mode. You were in forest right at the end.
Oh, that's right. The genie. He wants to race. As a kid, I definitely always treated the N64 flags in the genie races like they were
As
collectibles.
required.
Like you have to, yeah.
You gotta
have-
touch
you
each
have
one.
Of course, yeah.
I wasn't aware that you didn't have to touch them.
Oh yeah. No, trust me, Barrett. To this day, that's my head canon. I got
Yeah,
they're
no,
like
I-
silver coins. I gotta touch each one.
I know. They had the N64 logo on them. Why would
Yeah.
they lie to me?
DK64 made an entire video game of grabbing shit with this on it.
Right? And that rare token that I figured out way later what it meant.
Hello, friend. How are you?
This is.
I'm potentially offensive.
I have the Japanese ROM.
Oh, you have no idea what's going on.
I don't know what vehicle to switch to. Fuck it.
The third one is
Third.
the one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, forget it. I don't even care. It's not, yeah, okay, car hard prep.
Are shitty.
Why have the Japanese?
Yeah, that's like what you get.
I don't know.
Dude, I broke out the actual N64.
Did you? I don't have it on N64, unfortunately.
I have it, but my my current TV in my living room can't get it to work on the TV.
Yeah.
I just need some sort of adapter for analog, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah, I got like some adapter, and it doesn't always work. But decided to work today.
I don't know. It's like they're like an HDMI to analog type of splitters that work, or
That's what I'm using right now.
okay. No, this actually like has like a built-in like singular plug that you're supposed to get a splitter essentially for, which I've never heard of until I got this TV. So
You know, I have like a key from Amazon, like analog to HDMI, or not even analog. It plugs right into the
Nice.
and then you just plug it HDMI into that. I know like there's much better.
yeah, there's all sorts of converters also to make the picture look better.
Alright, let's fight this stupid ass wall.
Dude, all I'm saying is the second time I fight the walrus, I switch to Crash. I need my thick booty being thick going downhill. That was my childhood strat. That's gonna be my strat tonight.
Cheater.
Newbie, who are you playing as?
I'm playing as the classic Diddy Kong.
Diddy Kong.
He's gotta be the worst, right?
I think he's like mid-tier.
He's
And he's average.
I'm playing with like C-tier trash hit.
Okay. Okay. Gotta be the monkey.
Ah. Playing
Yeah.
Yeah,
The shuffler I was
see,
mashing, so I just forced it.
I think Banjo.
I'm playing the squirrel before he became an alcoholic.
Right. Isn't it just weird seeing what happened in Conquer?
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, I fucking love
weird
Conker's
seeing
Bad
it
for a day.
Dude, I know. I'm the same.
I'm also one of the few people in existence that love the Xbox version, but
That's the one I played and I loved it. I played the multiplayer all the
the
time.
multiplayer is so good, and the multiplayer maps are great, especially that first one that's literally just the beaches of Normandy from Saving Private. Like it's not even from Saving. It's supposed to be like the real ones, but it's also like multiple of the Saving Private Ryan because of the movie reference.
Alright, am I gonna be dumb like Derby and try to get this game? Kinda wanna try.
But also,
Honestly, I forgot what map.
I can probably guess which one it is.
but honestly, if you don't like Bad Fur Day for its bad controls, which is understandable, the Xbox version fixes that a ton.
Yeah.
Because God, the N64 controls were not very good.
Alright, I'm gonna keep with my strat of just doing the first round and then leaving.
Alright, fine, mountain.
Out of my strat.
Holy shit, yes! I'll pop it up. I passed him literally at the last frame. Nice. I don't even know if I want this fucking key right now, whatever.
Yeah.
I wouldn't fuck the keys though.
Fucking hit the cup craft.
I would, yeah, it's probably a little docking with the key.
Oh God.
Little
Oh, sweet Jesus.
God, I remember watching Deadpool with my mother in the room, and he said that. I was like, this is uncomfortable.
Honestly. Dude, I only watched Deadpool 2 one time in theaters with a bunch of people, and like, it was pretty fucking hilarious. I thought it was better than
great.
Deadpool 1.
I like them both. I can see why some people don't like 2 as much, but I like both.
Yeah, I think both are hilarious films.
So, interesting story though with mentioning Deadpool. I've been recently once again wanting to play XCOM 2 again. So this time I downloaded a bunch of mods to basically make characters in, and one of them was Deadpool. I basically wanted the ultimate crossover game.
Right.
So Deadpool, be my best soldier. His name is literally Major Wilson. So, and like, so in the game there's like soldier bonds that form, basically like two soldiers that have good cohesion together. Yeah, Deadpool's bond is with Waluigi.
Nice.
So, yeah, fun game. I hate every moment of it. It's wonderful. XCOM's great. If you want a good tactical turn-based game.
Yeah, did you ever play the Mario and Rabbids game?
Yes, it's actually a very good, I would call it a very good, introduction to XCOM, because, you don't have the, permadeath as significant. It's more like, you fail, you basically go back to the start of the world, essentially.
That's the biggest heavy on XCOM. If you lose anyone, you have to go through it.
Yeah. Well, you can save scum all you want, basically, but there is an Iron Man mode that more or less is, I don't know, I don't think I would ever do an Iron Man mode because the game is so buggy.
I like Rabbids a lot. I thought it was Super Mario Rabbids.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you would play that or not. Maybe I thought.
I did. I never played XCOM. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, Mario and Rabbids is very good, and it's like I would recommend playing it first if you want to get an idea what the game is like, and then go to XCOM or something like that. Also, another good one is Gears Tactics. that one also has like a similar like it's easier, but it's like it is a very much mission focused XCOM.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, if you like turn-based tactics game, it's definitely a fun game. It takes a long time to do one campaign though.
Right.
Yeah.
Is XCOM 2 supposed to still be like the greatest of all time?
A lot of people are. I see a lot of like conflicting things. A lot of people like 1 more. A lot of people like 2 more. I like 2 more, but I think it's just because like the game engine in general is also just improved. There's modding for one thing that lets me like customize what I don't like or do like or add more stuff to the game.
Right.
So.
You can just go crazy with mods. There's like 3 official mods for the game as well.
With the hovercraft, do you want to do the like tapping the button instead of holding the button?
Very technically do at the highest skill level. From what I understand, like if you don't know what you're doing, you're not gonna get it on the hovercraft.
Okay, yeah, because I was
Yeah.
like, if
The tapping method is actually only works in the car.
I've been finding though the tapping does also improve your steer ability. Of your car, if that's even a word.
Because you're in like effectively like holding the gas, so like yeah, it also helps with that.
Oh my god. Frosty Village, the laggiest level in the game.
Yeah.
Should do that in your real car. It's like, sorry, I was trying to get more speed. I pumped in the gas pedal.
Damn, what if that worked?
I think that would just succeed in revving your engine way too much.
Right. And the life expectancy in your car dropping by 80%. You get a world record. Oh, I'm in the whack.
My car's engine is already loud enough. I'll pass.
They pull you over and you just have a bunch of bananas in your seats. Like, it makes me go faster.
Listen, man. Sir, what do you have these red shells for? It's a dangerous goddamn weapon.
I just use
All
it
right.
defensively, I swear.
I don't know. Red shells would probably be less of a surprise to New Hampshire.
Is that what? Is everyone a terrible driver there?
No, I mean for weapons.
Oh yeah.
Fireworks are legal here. Every guns are easily accessible here. Like.
All right, Walrus round 1. I guess like you come back and do the dirty deed with Crunch later. Okay.
Done dirt cheap.
You're on the boss rate. I'm probably because I went and go to Fire Mountain. Right.
Tip Tap looks so tiny in his hovercraft.
Don't disturb. Don't forget the freaking key here.
Alright, round 2.
Good luck. I might. Don't want to doing this with Tip Tap player. Really bad with it. Maybe for Sub Night, I overcome my fear.
Do it, dude.
You believe in me, newbie? Did you do the whole thing as Diddy? Did you never swap?
I've never stopped, ever.
Wow, what a literal god.
Pretty much the same until I unlock TT.
Not far in. I started also a little bit late.
Right, but even in like your shuffler, you stuck with Diddy and you beat the Walrus.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this game. It sucks, but just trying to make it best.
Right.
Well, it's the title character in a kart racing game.
Dude,
Right?
you got it, dude.
I don't know, even though DKC1 was one of my favorite games as a kid, it's weird that I didn't. I think I was like, I want the character that is the easiest to steer.
Yes.
I think that's what I did as a kid, so I was like, oh, Tip Tap seems like he's easy to steer, he's tiny.
I used to play Tip Top actually as a kid, I believe.
I used to play Diddy a lot, but I haven't used TikTok a few times.
My Discord's doing that strange ass thing it was doing with that again. Losing the call.
Oh yeah, I've been having that issue
People
too, actually.
talking.
Dang.
It's like it's the most annoying thing.
But at least, yeah, Aaron, it's been happening to you as well.
Yeah, my favorite is when I disconnected mid-raid night. It was pretty great. Final
Oh,
Fantasy
good.
14.
Oh.
Oh.
That's not good.
Yeah, I do call outs too. Love there.
Oh, I have a big bullet. The screen, the camera.
Why is the hovercraft so
Dude, I hate that on the draft.
If you don't have a, it's kind of because the hovercraft's steering, I believe, is actually tied to your weight.
Oh, is it actually?
I think it might be. Like when you use heavy character like Crunch, it's actually easy to control.
Exactly. What am I doing?
I need a thick rumpus on the bottom, dude.
Yeah.
I hit a tree.
This track is so good. I just want to sit here listening.
I know. I just want to like pause and let them go by. Which one are you on?
Like the third one that I did, Jungle Falls. Not Jungle
Yep.
Falls.
Yep.
Fossil, whatever. Oh my god.
It just fucks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just slowly build it, right? Because I'm missing a shit. Where is it? Where's the silver coin that I missed?
And it was like since Nukes had it, the mod like taking the stream one time. I was like, this game has to be my shot. It's so good. I couldn't see the soundtrack was so good.
Alright, well I went the entirety of the first plane silver coin. Missed a silver coin.
Yeah, that's a bad feeling.
Oh, was it this fucker right here? Yep, yes it was. Yup. Alright, don't worry everyone, I found it, sleuthed it.
Yo,
Good
nice.
job.
Everyone stop freaking out.
But I want to keep
But I love it. I live off this. We're gonna slurk up. We're gonna slurk on that dude. God, David Wise. You're so cool. Alright, who are the other like great video games?
Grand.
Yeah, it was grand.
Obviously, Grand.
God, okay, who else? Is somebody
Who does the King? I can't remember her name. She does King Hearts and Mario and Luigi.
Oh, yeah. What's her face? Yeah, she fucks too. She's
The
really
people
good.
that do like everything for Final Fantasy.
Yep.
Agreed.
Did you see the thing with one of the songs in 14? One of the composers is suffering from cancer, and he was in the hospital and still was writing a song.
Oh, I had heard about that.
What?
Well, he also wrote to the what's it called, To the Edge, which was the trial coming out at the time.
Ah,
So,
what a legend for their craft. I think there was also a story about like whoever the composer was of like Chrono Trigger at the time. I think they like basically lost all sorts of sleep and were stressed out trying to get the soundtrack done. They just had like super effectively writer's block for composers,
Yeah.
whatever you would call that.
I'm going into the worst boss fight.
Yo, good luck, fuck Octopussy.
Yeah.
You're
We're
just doing the first one though, right?
yeah.
It's not bad. The first is alright, but the second.
I'll go back
Oh
around
my
and
God.
collect coins. That's a different. I was like, oh, just do the game first.
Yeah. The game does have that freedom though. You can kind of route it basically however you want. The routing just kind of drops out when they're like, get everything, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's Dragon Force Silver Coins in which you need everything.
I think it's one of those games I never finished this as a kid because it was just too hard for me.
Yeah, it Whispered 1 and Octopussy 2.
I'm telling you to race.
Me as a kid, it was
So
both
I
with
just
big
noticed something
races.
very weird with the losing the audio. If I talk, it comes back.
That's really strange.
That sounds like you have something screwy on your end, like something. Yeah.
I
I
have
know, that
literally
actually-
only Discord running on
That-
my
that-
computer right
That sounds like the opposite of like what it's supposed to do, which is like reduce, like I don't know. Your voice is
think I'm
supposed
just- Sorry, I think I'm gonna uninstall Discord and reinstall it.
I
here,
know.
so-
That's so bizarre. Because this is pretty different from what you were experiencing, Barrett.
I was getting disconnects though. I think that was just more of a internet or just Discord in general.
Yeah, my like call just mutes itself. And then, yeah, like I started to talk and it came back.
That sounds like Discord screwing. Like reinstalling or just rebooting it might help.
Well, I mean, this is rebooted from the last time this happened, and it wasn't happening at first.
I got nothing, man. I can't get way over Discord calls.
I'll
Rip,
I'm
your
gonna
finger,
try
God, it's nice knowing you.
See you, buddy.
reinstalling
Yeah.
And win. Then come back and see me.
Abracadabra.
Oh, yep. See,
I have something special
You
for
guys
you.
went muted again. I say,
You
oh,
missed the
they went
abracadabra?
muted again, and it comes back.
Oh,
You
I'll do it
missed
again.
the abracadabra.
Did you get that, Derb?
Fuck,
Oh,
fuck.
no.
Also, I think just loved the Silver Toy challenges as a kid. It felt like an appropriate, I guess, like difficulty spike.
Yeah. This really challenged your knowledge of the track.
Oh, I actually had a small D&D story to share today. So in D&D, I'm playing as a wizard, and we're actually playing as dragons, which is kind of cool.
Okay.
Yeah, so I get to be an evil bastard. Anyway, we were in this combat encounter where like a bunch of like guys were, approaching me, and me as the wizard, I don't want to like be attacked because still kind of squishy even though I'm a dragon. Anyway, I had recently cast Wall of Fire, so that's just sitting there burning over there, and I was like, okay, I need to get rid of these guys so they don't attack me because nobody else is here to defend me. So I cast Suggestion on one of them, which is basically just like, okay, go do this for a minute. The guy critically fails, which causes it to happen for an hour. I'm like, hey, there's a fire over there. You should go put it out. He's like, okay, we're in a desert. There's no water for miles. And so he just runs off for an hour now and just like off to find water.
What a BS. Do you ever watch when I forget if it's on GDQ or if it's on, it might be on GDQ. I don't know, but they do like Dungeons and Speedrunners and Dragons or whatever it's called.
No, I've never seen that actually. That's
Dude, it's
cool.
it's pretty good, yeah. ADF, who was the person who won the Super Mario 35 race, like pieing all them this past GDQ. Yeah, they made a show with where he brings on like 5 other people, like generally people who like are in the speedrun community, do a lot of shit like GDQs and whatnot. And I've been told by a lot of people it's pretty addicting to watch.
I'll have to check it out. I'm not super big into watching it, mostly because I'm playing is enough for me, but like that's actually does sound pretty fun.
I haven't seen that myself, actually.
God, this is so weird.
Who designed these boss fights?
Right?
I don't know.
Do you find my silver coins?
I sometimes just wonder if there's this like one game developer in every company who's just like, I've got hired exclusively to make bad content.
Right.
Yeah.
They brought me in to bring in the token fucked up thing about the design.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure that one guy also made Dark Souls 2.
His job was make the entire sequel.
They finally gave him a whole game. That's what they did.
That's
I'm,
it.
I'm joking, guys. I actually do like Dark Souls 2 now, but so, like, there's so many times it's just like, why is it like this? Like, why do you have to be a dick?
Yep.
That's right, it was the best sub night.
It was. Yep.
I beat one boss.
We gotta get a
And that was not by his skill. That was the game decided I only get to beat one boss.
They were like, listen, we need someone to not trash talk us for once. We're not gonna let him get out of the first level. Did you enjoy up to that point?
I mean, it was Dark Souls up to that point. Like, there wasn't. I had to hit the shit part.
So okay, hey, you're not talking shit about the game.
I mean, I can talk shit about that. It's only one boss.
Yeah, the boss you fought was probably a big tree, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had no chance to hate that game. What's his face? The old.
The last giant, yeah, the last giant guy. Which is like, then you get refight with him later when you go into his memory, and that's how he actually remembers you and why he's so angry.
Dude, honestly, that's super cool. I always liked that when I read about it. Do you watch Speedrun?
No.
I've watched mine.
I think I've heard of them.
Pretty good.
Alright, I've been stuck on this race for so many times, I'm just gonna go find another race to get balloons from.
Which one's giving you issues?
I think it's like the third race in the snowy area.
The one, I think I'm on that one. Frosty or something. They're all Frosty.
Yeah, I was like, Frosty.
Yeah,
there's a snowy environment.
Is it the one with the loop on it?
That will be Walrus Cove.
It goes into like a little town area.
Yeah,
That's Frosty Village. That level's so laggy.
Yeah, like rocking around the Christmas tree or whatever.
Yeah, it's Wonderland, pretty much.
Yeah, whatever, yeah.
I mean, I haven't minded doing it because the soundtrack is pretty nice, so I haven't minded doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
Yep. Alright, game fail this time.
So if the weight of your character affects hovercraft, would you want a heavier or a lighter character?
I would assume heavier gives you better control, maybe?
I think it does, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it does.
So how much cheat keys does Barjo have in those yellow shoes?
He's got a lot of cheat.
A lot.
He's chunky.
Yeah, he's not like crunch levels of chunk, but
Yeah. Crunch is like the heaviest, but he has worse control than Drumstick. When it comes to actual stats.
This ninja control without crunch, it would tip top.
God, I just keep getting thrown off by Discord every time that it views
I'm
itself
so
and I
sorry,
talk.
dude.
And
Pretty
it's
sucks.
instantly bad.
Is it a Discord setting?
I don't know why it would be.
I don't know
and
either,
why
but
it
there's
would
a
all
lot
of
of
a
weird
sudden be
Discord
on.
settings. There are a lot of certain settings.
You hate the people you're talking to, enable this.
Yeah.
Now you talk to
It
your
will
Oh
do
no,
that
I
unless
can't
you
hear you
talk.
guys. All right. This walrus is like on steroids. What the fuck?
Like there's some like echo cancellation settings and all sorts of
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
I don't know, like that stuff might be it. That's my best guess. Honestly, what it says.
Yeah, it's just so weird. Like, I mean, when it was FM, it didn't instantly come back for a start, but today it instantly is coming back every time.
That's awful.
Yeah, FM it just would disappear for random amounts of time.
Oh,
Worst.
oh. I think he's gone. We're just restarting.
That Frosty Village was terrible.
Yeah, okay. I just need to restart this race.
Yeah, split setup.
Yeah,
Gold type.
I'm just going to Bluey too.
Hey, I'm on the walrus team. The difference is I haven't done any of the 100% shit.
Fantastic! If you can beat me again, I'll give you a
So
special
I'm playing this on
prize.
emulator with the Wii U Pro Controller, and is anyone else like thrown off when they emulate N64 games and you can't control the menus with a D-pad?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Like, on an N64 controller, it doesn't bother me, but like, you know, on a real controller.
On a real controller.
Yeah, exactly.
On a controller for people with normal arm setups.
Attempt number 3 of the Walrus coming up.
Well, we're catching up.
Walrus number 2 or 4?
Walrus 2.
Yeah, 'cause I was like,
Yeah.
I think that puts me at like 20 balloons.
Actually, I meant to ask though, since I know some people use it. How do people like the PS5 controller for the PC?
I like it. It digs into my fingers on the trigger buttons, but like it's good. I like that it doesn't disconnect like my micro USB
Yep.
bullshit.
Oh,
Micro USB.
PS4, I hate that about
Yeah, I like the controller.
fine
How it's used. Yeah. I use DualShock 4 for everything pretty much, but yeah, this cable's terrible. What was that?
I was still holding out on DualShock 4 until I had it at micro USB night.
Now try the trophy challenge.
I literally had Sora do it
Alright, blew me down.
in Tidelands because micro USB would just disconnect and like keep the directions.
Okay. Third try. Okay.
Hey,
All right. That's it. Will save me minutes. We ever do a full race of this again?
Yeah,
If I
I'll
want
be
to
down
get
for that. Yeah, but plan next week, Spike.
That's actually exactly how it sounds.
Something right. Just about, yeah.
Yeah, kid. We were talking about doing Spyro 2 next. The Spyro 2 any percent, which I think would be fun.
Yeah. That I'll probably also do 100%.
No, yeah, any percent like a motherfucker. No, there's no.
Oh, you can be in 20 minutes.
Just get 40 orbs and profit. That game honestly is just super.
Yeah. It also, it's kind of like the most fun just to break apart. Because it's double jump glitch.
As long as you're not having to fight fucking whatever his name is.
Oh. I don't know why. Go is just so much harder on the reunited version.
That's where like we were playing Spyro 1 and I realized like I like 1 for some of its like design-wise, it's like super open-ended on what you have to get, but like the level design I think improved in the later games.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, there's like a little bit of me, like, maybe I'm just a baby back bitch, but like, I like the simplicity of Spyro 1's design. It's like, yep, go get gems, go get shit. There's not a lot of like mini games or anything. Like, it's sort of clutter things. But Spyro 2 still has a good balance of it.
Yeah, that's where it's like minigames that's where a lot of platformers unfortunately get into like minigame hell in my opinion, like, and that's where I start getting kind of annoyed at times, unless the minigames are really fun.
Right.
I can get that point.
Liana.
Oh, so with Spyro 3.
Yeah, Spyro 3 went a little deep on that in my opinion. Crash 3 is like such a good fucking video game. It's weird I like it despite the fact that literally half its levels are vehicle levels.
I really like Crash 3 with all this stuff. That was by far my favorite one.
No, it's a great game.
Yeah.
Because the levels where they do get it right with like the platformer stuff, they really get it right. It's not that they're bad, I'm just like, too much of a... It's literally half the levels in the game. 15 out of 30 of them are vehicle levels.
Yeah.
I'm like, it could have been less.
Yeah, I also did it.
I think Rapid Culture was the same as well. For the GameCube. It was on the Xbox and PS2 as well, I believe. I had that.
You said you did it in a marathon, dude?
I marathoned all 3 of them for the first time ever. And 3 was just so much better that I didn't even care. I was like, oh, finally a real game.
Yeah, it's good you were able to enjoy it, considering it was,
I also enjoyed 1, I'm just never played. That's
Yeah, 1 has... I would play 1 again if I could also just have, like, that's where, like, I was almost hoping for the remake so you could just unlock, use the ability to get in 3 in 1 or 2 or something, right?
Yeah,
like that's the one thing with, like, a lot of this, like, because we get so many freaking remakes these days, I'm like, can we have, like, remakes where it's like, yeah, you get a faithful remake, and then when you beat the game, you can do all the fun stuff we want to be added?
Yeah.
That is a really good idea.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Because
it would have been reasonable.
Like, even if it's, like, cut content.
In, like, Crash 1. Yeah, it's Crash 1. then like the second time through, it's like a new game plus. Now you can slide. And just like fuck all the level design. Sure, go for it.
Yeah, it's like at that point, it's just like, you know, it's a bonus mode. Like, it's like, you know how in Ratchet and Clank
like
2 you can play in first person? It's like that. Like, who cares? Like, it's just for fun. The game's not designed around it, but you can do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, or yeah, New Game Plus stuff also would be pretty cool. Every game should just have New Game Plus. Any, like, single card game like should just have New Game Plus.
Agreed. Apparently that's where like all the fun shit is in Ratchet and Clank.
Yes.
Like, yeah, all those
Yeah.
items you just built up, here you go.
You get
Build
the
Rhino.
later games have the bolt multiplier and everything like that. Like I might rank like Ratchet Clank 1, but it definitely has the least involved in New Game Plus, but it's the first one, so.
Right, you always expect that. I just got to 23, please. We're coming up on the 1 hour mark, the halfway point.
So I think I figured out the issue with this story.
Oh, baby.
Someone suggested it was noise echo cancellation.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds
That was the
right.
first thing I saw, and I was like,
Because
I think it's
I turned
Yeah.
that off and I haven't had it.
nice, dude.
That sounds like, yeah, it sounds like you might be on like a weird patch or something buggy with your audio drivers. On that.
Or like it's picking up audio from headphones is what I was thinking.
Probably.
Yeah.
And it's like thinking that's the echo, so it's then canceling it out.
Yeah, that can just be bad or not bad headphones, but just your headphones design.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, so yeah, we haven't had any cutouts, so we'll see if that changes. Also, I'm
Here.
looking at this rate.
Their sweet voices a little clearer.
Yeah.
And
He's immediately like, okay, you turn the shit back off.
It's like,
turn that setting
Holy
back on.
fuck,
I loved not being able to hear people.
So there is definitely some like something wrong with this old card I have in Diddy Kong Racing. There's little bits where like Tip-Tup's face just stretches across the entire screen. That's okay, it's letting me play, so like we can work with this. I wish I was streaming it so y'all could see it.
I remember going through like all my old cards. I'm not sure how many versions of Diddy Kong Racing are there, because I think I have like the first version.
I think there might be 2 free.
Yeah. I think it's at least 2 because I just pulled the ROM from my my archive.
Ah, okay.
I have the Internet Archive download that has like everything in it.
Nice.
Well, when they started banning ROM sets, I was like, well, I gotta get that first quickly.
Where was this key? Let's just go get the key first. Oh, there's the key.
Funky.
We are definitely not going to try to still win this race.
Oh, you're at Crescent Island?
Struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
fucking village
that's the
level.
spot. That's one of the hardest keys. The worst one is in Boulder Canyon, easily.
Oh, the hitbox in this key is trash.
I think I'm on the
Village
level.
is kicking my ass.
I'm on the level with the pirate ship, and I think I remember hearing something about like when they made Crash Team Racing, they recreated this level in their engine to see if it worked.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
I could be completely wrong on the level, but I remember hearing that about that
I
game.
can see that, because yeah, I'm doing the same level right now, Crescent Island.
Yeah, because they were like trying to see like, you know, the PS1 is a 32-bit console, so they were trying to see like, can we make a level this big and involved work?
Yeah.
And the answer was yes. So
As someone who like dunks on Mario Kart 64 daily, I like both Diddy Kong Racing and CTR.
CTR is good.
I just wish CTR would come out on PC. I don't want to get the PS4 version, the remake that is.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
want to get
yeah.
the PS4 version because I don't have a subscription. So I'm like, can it come out on a console or? Well, actually, I think it's on the Switch, but I don't think it's actually a very.
now.
It is, I think, yeah.
Does it run at 30 or 60?
Probably
No.
30.
Yeah,
Probably
I'm
20.
I'm just-
That's like 22. Yeah.
I'm just kind of wanting a PC version at that point.
Yeah, exactly. Might as well.
Like, I was saying before, like, I don't mind, like, a stable 30. I play Monster Hunter Rise, obviously, but, like, if I can avoid it, especially in a fast-paced game, I'm gonna avoid it.
Oh,
Yeah.
And the racing game is a little bit faster than than a slower paced action game.
Oh, troll, no nice
Dude, I'm
here,
still
man.
fucking happy. I'm sorry, I just gotta confide in y'all. I'm so fucking happy I got the sub 320 in Odyssey, so I can actually do the other fucking incentives.
That was
Like
nice.
Monster Hunter and shit.
Dude, I'm
That's
happy
wicked.
for it.
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see you play Monster Hunter and flail about.
Fucking second. I need to
That
go
would-
back.
Monster Hunter. I played like 3 hours of it and then I stopped.
So I was playing it when I was at my parents' place because I have a laptop that's the equivalent of an N64, and I got to one of the bosses that they added in the like recent patches. And I'm not gonna say like any specifics, but it makes a very distinct sound effect that is a pig noise from World of Warcraft, and I can't get it out of my head.
What the fuck?
Like, because it's one of those like sound effects that like general use, everyone can use it, like the Wilhelm
Yeah.
scream and things like that.
Yeah,
And it makes the same sound effect as the Quillbores from WoW, and I'm like, all I can hear now is see a dragon with a squealing pig noise in front of me.
It's basically a public domain usage, yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds about right.
that's like wherever it's like. Notice every cat makes the exact same noise in the movies.
Yeah.
Which that too is also used in World of Warcraft.
Listen, man, they gotta save on budget somewhere. Where's that stock cat scream?
Right.
Man, has controlling the hovercraft ever felt good? Because it feels
Never.
like absolute shit in my pants.
If I have a tip, you want to hold brake button when you're turning and drifting, you can turn so quickly that way.
Really?
I just like constantly tap it when I'm trying to turn.
Oh, that does feel better. Oh. The world just opened up. This game doesn't feel like Super Dolce. When you just press the beat, find a pussy.
Alright, so I think I mentioned last time though, my superhero movie night, we were watching the DC movies and we watched Batman vs Superman and hated it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I watched Wonder Woman. Holy shit, what a turnaround!
I know.
Oh yeah.
These
One of their
stupid
best
films.
movies.
Wonder Woman is good, and I liked what Shazam.
Shazam, I've heard good things. I've heard
Honestly,
Aquaman's good.
Aquaman was good too.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
So the other thing also is I watched Justice League the OG version. I haven't watched the 4-hour Abomination version.
Why did you watch the OG?
I like the OG actually. I thought it was fun.
It's just worse of first Avengers.
Well, the thing is that like, first off, we're doing it for a movie night. I can't convince people to sit for 4 hours.
Oh no, I don't
No.
necessarily say watch the second version. I watched it. It was fine. I don't think it was this incredible update that some people say it
Yeah,
is.
but you're watching a movie that also had several years of critics tearing it apart. So
Yeah. But like the original one is literally just Joss Whedon's Avengers, but with DC characters.
So the thing
Like
is
almost
that
beat for beat.
So the thing is first I watched the OG because I also wanted the idea of like where are other people coming from. Like when I inevitably watched the Snyder version myself. Like I just wanted to have the same experience other people had, you know.
Yeah.
Second off, I think I went in with so low expectations for that movie that I came out actually enjoying it. Yeah, I understand it is just it is basically the same idea of the Avengers, but it still was a lot more fun than BVS or Man of Steel in my opinion.
No, for sure. But like, that's the weird part is they did bring on Joss Whedon, and like, he couldn't just like make it great, right? Like it's still like nah, but it was still the DC.
Oh god.
I think I'd also have stronger opinions on it if like I don't know, if the movie had already been prepared apart, it felt like needless. Like I would complain that Cyborg isn't Cyborg from the Teen Titans cartoon, but like they'd already been conditioning me them to make Cyborg some sort of super serious hero from the animated cartoons. So like a lot of the stuff that I might have been bothered by wasn't really bothering me anymore. Mostly because I was like, hey, a movie started with an action sequence. That didn't happen in like the other two movies.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep. I still argue that Man of Steel is a good movie, but
I don't. I'm sorry. That's it. You're entitled to your opinion. I don't think it's a good movie, but
I have had long debates about that movie. A lot in college. But
I
like,
just got back. Which movie is not good?
I
Man of
argue
Steel.
Man of Steel is a good movie. Batman vs Superman is hot garbage, but I argue Man of Steel is a good origin story.
Yeah, tonally, I find that film pretty unwatchable. Like, I understand. I thought it was like too dark of a film for what Superman like represents and everything.
That's fair.
I was like, there was just
That's
there
yeah.
was
See,
no-
that's fair, but I do still think it does set him up to be Superman.
No, I get it.
my biggest problem with the movie is like there's a lot of payoff at the end that has like some pretty great action sequences that have like shit tons of money, like $1 gazillion in money and poured into it. But like there's no like build up of like making him into a hero. There's no like that moment in the movie where Superman like stops a collapsing building and saves someone to like make himself known to the public or anything like that. He just kind of like we just kind of skip to the final boss. That was my biggest problem.
It did feel like there wasn't as much of a story arc or anything.
Yeah.
Like getting the final villain to the final villain.
Yeah, and the biggest thing about Superman, he's supposed to be like representing like, you know, hope and all and like all these sorts of things, but like he doesn't really do much other than having just this big ass blowout combat essentially.
Right.
But I will actually say I think that it is a better movie than BVS.
Oh, BBS sucks.
That's a
BVS
pretty
was
low bar though.
BVS was a roller coaster of
The
emotions
thing,
for me.
so with everything you just said about Man of Steel, I think had they done a Man of Steel 2 and essentially progressed on the story they did set up in Man of Steel 1, which would have then let him develop into Superman and that symbol of hope.
Yeah.
After realizing, hey, I have these powers, I need to use them. Then it would be people would look back at it a lot better because it would have actually paid off what they built up. I think the foundation is there, but then the follow-up movie they did of BVS is just the wrong movie to do.
Yeah, instead they just skipped the Civil War, and they had just like so many things thrown at the wall. The only thing I can say about Batman vs Superman that I enjoyed was the actor that played Lex Luthor was pretty good.
Oh, you enjoyed what's his face?
Jesse Eisenberg.
Yes,
Yeah.
Eisenberg.
I thought he like I don't think he was a very good Lex Luthor, but I thought like his acting was actually like really like convincing.
No, I like Jesse Eisenberg a lot. It was just like, yeah, for sure. It was a weird casting choice.
Yeah, he's not Lex Luthor, but he did what he could.
Yeah, he definitely. I always would like the Lex Luthor from like the animated series cartoon a lot more, but like I thought for like an interpretation of what they were going for, he nailed it.
Yeah. Nah, he was what they needed. The DCU just like ultimately suffers like, because let's face it, freaking the Marvel Cinematic Universe is gonna have a certain amount of effectively retcon. DC movies just didn't have much of a place to stand in the first place with what they built at first.
Yeah.
And so it feels like a broken mess. Like everything they tried to build up, they then were like, oh, that actually isn't like doing good with audiences. So I guess that's what's hard for me to watch about Justice League is it feels like them being like, okay, we're too dark, we're trying to lighten it up, and like none of it totally fits with each other.
That's where like I was saying to my friends, like, you know, Marvel started with literally like a B-lister superhero and made him into a household name. And
but
they
that's also because that's all they have.
Yeah, that's true. But the other thing also is they started with that and then like literally they built up and eventually got to the Avengers after several movies. Like they knew they eventually wanted to do the Avengers, but like with DC they had 3 movies, then we had the Justice League.
Right. They were like, they felt rushed.
And it was one origin story, then a not good follow-up.
Yeah, and I get like they maybe didn't want to do a Batman origin story because we just had the Nolan.
But
films
he
that
still
did
should
that.
have had a solo.
Yeah, they should have definitely had like a solo, especially
Like,
since
okay,
it's like
if
an
you
older
wanna,
Batman.
if you obviously Cyborg would not have had a solo movie before.
No.
Justice League. But like, and maybe even if you don't want to do Flash, but like Wonder Woman's movie should have come before Justice League.
Yeah.
Aquaman
It did.
Oh yeah, it did. But it doesn't matter. Aquaman should have come before Justice League.
Yeah, so Aquaman's definitely should. It definitely should. Wonder Woman's was a flashback movie. I'll give you that. But like, it was still fucking awesome.
Oh no, the first one was probably still the first one.
God, I don't remember the character's name. The guy who wants to be an actor. He was so freaking funny in that one moment where he's conning the guy with the invitation in the Wonder Man movie. Wonder Woman movie, when they're going in and they're trying to get into the base and
that part's awesome.
yeah, like the casting was just like they did a lot of good like funny dialogue, like also the part where they're in the freaking boat. You don't sleep with women.
That's the funniest scene in that film. I was like, holy shit, who made this one? It's so much better than everything else that DC has done.
Yeah. I will say though, give Justice League another point though. Best line I've ever heard. So what's your superpower? I'm rich.
Yeah.
I was laughing my ass off.
That's pretty good. Because it leans into it. That's everyone who's like, oh, Batman's a lame superhero. He just has money. He's like, yeah, I do. Fuck you.
Yeah, I do.
So what?
Y'all accept this. What the fuck is
Iron
this
Man
like?
also just has money, and I bet you love him.
Yup. Not super strong or anything. He works out.
He has to work out so we can have the patented Marvel male topless scene in every single movie. Because like that was another thing we counted every time when we watched those movies. Every single one of them has one.
Yep.
Yeah, including Tony Stark. They actually, I remember they did like, in the thick of things where like, we were all nerding out during the first couple of Avengers films. It was probably like Age of Ultron at that point, where they did like a little whose body is this shot. They showed it to the cast, and it was like this ripping bicep. It was like, oh my god, this dude's he's rolling down. He's so big, and the entire cast was like, is that Chris Hemsworth? No, that was Robert Downey Jr. Dude is jacked, actually.
Yeah.
He gets jacked for his roles. Now, Octopus.
Dude,
I'm doing silver coins right now.
Second, third try. Like,
I forgot the key in pressing iron. I have to go back for it.
So this is just me not knowing actors very well because I'm not hip on that sort of stuff. But like, we also for our superhero movie night we've been alternating between older movies and we watched the original Fox X-Men. The actor that plays Wolverine, I did not expect like who he is on that movie. Yeah, like completely different person.
Yep.
Oh, he
Also has a voice of an
theater
angel.
background. Yeah, let's say he's a musical theater star.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. Like just how different his voices and everything in the X-Men movies versus like real life.
People were mad that he was cast as Wolverine because
Yeah.
not Wolverine.
Well, he fucking nailed it in my opinion. So
Oh
Now they're
no,
mad that
he's
he's gone.
he's beloved. He's beloved.
There are, I had some friends growing up who were like, I think he was fine and grew into the role.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
by the time you get to
definitely.
like Logan and shit, like, oh my god.
Yeah. That
Oh,
movie
yeah.
was incredible. It's
Look,
pretty
look,
good.
so good.
Honestly, even the Wolverine was really good. Like the movie itself, not great, but like him and like what
Yeah.
So honestly, rewatching X-Men 1 through 3, I think those movies actually hold up fine. Do I think they're the greatest movies ever? No, but I thought they held up pretty fine.
I think
Like,
I
two
think
I
a lot
remember
of
liking
people
growing
would.
up.
Yeah, I
Like-
think a lot of people would agree with at least 1 and 2.
The only thing I'll say is it's during that era, and we still kind of suffer from that, like where they didn't want to like have superheroes be superheroes and their stupid spandex, so they had all this like the whole black uniforms thing. But otherwise, like I thought they were fine. They were fun movies.
Alright, time to start doing something.
By old, does it mean
No, I don't
Yeah.
consider them old, but you know, I'm turning
Yeah,
29
I guess
this year, so I'm not
Relative
I'm
to
not
like
old.
MCU and shit.
Yeah. They're before superheroes had to be in a connected universe.
Right.
But like by comparison, the ones that like everyone talks about, the Sam Raimi Spider-Mans, I rewatched those. Holy crap! They have some
What are you
good
gonna say?
moments, but they're so I don't like them.
Oh no, get out.
Like they have some good moments, but like every single one of them has this love triangle bullshit, and it gets so tiresome. And he just like doesn't act.
I still like Toby.
Those are my
Yeah,
favorite.
I like
My
that.
favorite movies. I just love Sam Raimi. He did such a good job with them.
Right.
He
I
made
can
it campy
agree.
enough that it was like you were bought in. You know what
I know I can agree that they weren't like the worst movies I've ever seen. But like I will just say like upon rewatching them, my opinion of the MCU Spider-Man went up.
I understand.
And I didn't like I didn't like the MCU so much.
I agree.
Movie, have you watched like the Evil Dead films?
Oh, of course.
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I haven't either.
Oh, dude, I'm
One
a
of my
big.
favorite films. Sure.
I'm also excited. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, because like as a kid, obviously I watched Spider-Man films, and I was like, man, it's really, I love Spider-Man too, but it's really weird when they have like the
So
fucking
weird.
murder scene where he wakes up in the hospital
yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
But,
Like even the Green Goblin scene in the first one is like so Sam Raimi. I just love it. It's so cheesy and like it's perfect.
But then like you go and watch the Evil Dead, particularly Evil Dead 2, and you're like,
Evil Dead 2.
oh, I get it now.
Yeah, we just watched Evil Dead 2 like with the Trop people, and like Jums and Reedy hadn't seen it, so we just forced them to watch it. It's just great.
Nice. Maybe I'll have to give them a watch then to see what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think they're great. And I'm excited because Sam Raimi is doing Doctor Strange. Yeah, and I'm like, okay, I think I'm in for this.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna watch any of the Marvel movies, whether I like them or not. So
Yeah, that's true. They're taking
Loki's
the
starting like next week.
Yep, the night.
that.
I'm bad. I watched all of WandaVision every week it came out, and then I just never got on a rhythm where I was watching Captain the Winter Soldier, Falcon the Winter Soldier.
It was good.
Yeah, it's only like 6 episodes, right?
Yeah, it's short.
I'm probably gonna watch that when I'm done with my current binge. I've actually, since the movie was announced, I've been watching Venture
And
Brothers.
Oh yes,
Hell yes.
It's so fucking good. I love it. I've never
so much.
insult me all you want. I've never watched a couple episodes, so I never watched it all the way through. I don't know how I missed the
Still
show.
never watched it. Yeah.
Oh, it's
so good.
it's
So good. Also one of my favorite things ever.
It's Cartoon Network,
Big
right?
recommend.
yes,
Yeah.
it's Adult Swim. Yeah.
I felt like this is where I think that was like as I was like going to college and I was like not watching Adult Swim. 'Cause I watched Adult Swim when it was like basically all.
Yeah.
And like maybe near the end of it, it was like Aqua Teen Hunger Force and shit, which I honestly didn't watch much of. And then I was kind of out of Adult Swim at that point.
It sounds like you hit the point where like they retired a lot of the anime to more like late night stuff, and then like for perspective, my freshman year of college, that's when the April Fool's joke of Toonami coming back happened. So
I didn't know they did April Fool's joke. How terrible.
They did that. That was an April Fool's joke. They literally they were just showing like old anime. So at the time, like in college, we didn't have a common room on our floor, so we just went down to the bottom floor common room and stole the TV. We're like, yeah, we're watching anime now. So we're just watching like old episodes of like Dragon Ball and shit. So
Right. Oh! I did the whole race with the genie.
Okay, so I didn't manage to lose any time there.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, where you at, Dad?
But Octopussy too.
Octopussy 2, baby.
Which level has the key in the first world?
Present Island.
It's just sitting out on the thing.
It's sitting in like an alcove cave off into the sea. You have to go out and look for it.
Pick that up.
World 4. Is everyone enjoying Diddy Kong Racing?
Yeah,
Hell
it's
yeah.
more fun than I thought it would actually.
Game's awesome.
It's just a fun video game, you know? It's just a
Good time.
It's one of those games like I haven't like been always told, oh, you know, you gotta play this, right, on the N64. So it's just like weird coming back to this game like, oh yeah, this is actually like a really confident racer. Probably like I can see design wise why it's better, why people think it's better than Mario Kart.
God, shaded. Do you hate it? You were like, alright, this is fair.
It's definitely a rare coin. Collectathon. I love it.
Yeah, it's probably what I liked about it a little bit as a kid is that there were MacGuffins to collect along the way.
Yep.
Doing the races.
Yeah, the racer also
Yeah.
with boss fights.
Boss fights, there's collectibles in it.
Right.
You gotta get the 8 silver coins.
The other
You
thing also
gotta
is
route them out.
I still think Super was one of some of the good ideas they did. That's spice of the tracks. Just no AI nonsense. It's just your own skill to find the coins and still win.
There are definitely some bullshit places. No, go ahead,
Yeah.
Derek.
Sorry, there's also a bit of strategy to this game. Like, since you can tell what item you're going to get, like, you can figure out the race's layout and know when you're going to get something. And it's not like Mario Kart where it's like, oh, I randomly got a mushroom, but I'm not near a shortcut where I can take advantage of it.
Exactly.
I remember hanging out with a couple people at GDQ a few years ago, people who were like super into Mario Karts, and you know, they played Mario Kart a lot, even competitively, and they played Diddy Kong Racing, and they were like, so the game is very, very fun in single player, but they actually thought in multiplayer this was worse because there isn't that item balance thing like you do in Mario Kart where like, oh, if you're in first place, they'll give you bananas all day. If you're in dead last, you're gonna get bullet bills and shit. That'll kind of make up the gap and allow for the opportunity to have comebacks. Diddy Kong Racing doesn't have that. First place can keep getting blue balloons all fucking day.
Yeah, I can understand that, because that's also when you're talking about, like, multiplayer, it's like, you know, when I have my casual friends over, I want them to be able to play and have fun, type of deal. You know, it's the problem sometimes I have a Smash Bros. I'll sit and play all day, and then my friends come over, it's like, I suck, I can't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
feeling.
don't play characters I don't like to play with them.
Right. You gotta intentionally handicap yourself.
Yeah.
I was like my little sister, she had not played the game in like 20 years, and she was at some random college party of Diddy Kong Racing like years ago, obviously when she was in college. And they were like, hey, does anyone want to play Diddy Kong Racing, this old bullshit? She was like, okay, and she like slaughtered all of them by like multiple
Nice.
And they were just like, what the fuck? This like cheerleader comes in and shits all over them.
My favorite thing, so in college we had this, like, I basically lived in, like, a dormitory area. Like, okay, UMass Amherst has a shit ton of people on it. Like, literally double my hometown people at that college.
Yeah.
But my dormitory area, we were kind of more like a close-knit area, like, building, the 4 buildings that had us, we were, like, close-knit. So, we had this, like, freshman competition where we'd compete in a bunch of stuff just for fun throughout the year. Mario Kart, I was kicking ass and literally was going to win it for us, and then I got Mario Kart, and I got Blue Shell, literally went 12th place, everything.
Oh, no.
And I was like, I fucking hate this game.
Dude, my college game, we'd get together and play with Mario Party 2. Like we had a group once that we would do Mario Party 2, or just drunk Mario Party.
Oh,
It was probably, you know, Mario Kart Wii or Smash Bros. Brawl back in the day.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we did Smash Melee as well. We would do 99 live fights where everyone got 99 lives. And it was a fucking marathon.
Oh yeah.
I was big.
I never did those, but I would be like at the party where that was going on. It was like 4 nerds just like going on the TV, and I was like, holy shit. Because you would go and like have like lifelong conversations with people, and then come back and they're still going.
Oh,
They
yeah.
got like
Those things
70
are-
stocks and just left.
Those things.
The college game for me though was Team Fortress 2. I distinctly remember like 6 of us shoved into one dormitory playing Team Fortress 2. because we did the voice chat at the time was still like either have Ventrilo or deal with shitty Skype.
Nice. Fucking Skype, dude.
Yeah.
Does anyone ever hear of Skype anymore?
No, actually, office buildings still use it.
I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, my work does too.
That's really what I meant. Is like, is there anyone who like, no, they're like offices, their business still uses it.
We had Skype for Business and also Link, which is basically Skype for Business, but now we're all in Teams, which is basically Skype again.
Teams is so much better. Teams is so good it has a Linux client. That's how you know they actually like fucking supported it. Like they're actually like, oh yeah, like you know, a shit ton of software companies are on Linux, so we better actually support this shit.
So, I was in a training a couple days ago on Zoom, and the guy like shared his screen, and he accidentally shared his desktop, and one of the things opened was Skype, and it had like messages. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, like you talk on this thing? What the fuck?
Individuals use this.
We used it for our podcast back in the day.
Oh yeah, I used to use a lot of my old like groups. Discord groups come from Skype times, but like once they started like really pushing the advertisements, that's when we got off and with Discord.
Yeah, it makes sense.
The funny thing though was you could block Skype ads by blocking Skype.com on your host file in Windows.
Nice.
Like, just inbuilt Windows has the way to block Microsoft programs.
Spike, were you in the Trop Skype? Were you in that one?
Yep.
Okay.
I remember the Trop Skype. Yeah.
There are messages in there that I want to find.
Oh, really?
There's like strat pictures and shit in there. It's like, I want to find all that old stuff. NK learning the game is wonderful.
Yeah, that's one thing, like, I don't know, like, other people but have experienced. One thing I've noticed is, like, archiving of information is, like, all on Discord now. It's like, man, Discord really sucks at that.
Yeah. I agree.
I want a wiki page that's, like, explaining, like, shit to me. Don't, like, give me this Discord link and then make me go through, like, years of fucking conversation.
Right. Yeah, that's really not what it's meant for, and a lot of people have just kind of defaulted in Discord using it for everything, even when it's like, you should really use something else.
That are my favorite. It's like, oh, it's a like chain of like Twitter comments. It's like, holy shit, I hate navigating this site.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not ideal for that at all.
No.
Or the beach.
That sucks to me. I wish we could find, like, Skype definitely was never installed on this game. It's gone forever. It sucks all that the history of Tropical Freeze is probably gone. Now I was about to say, one of these days. So how's it feel knowing that 80% for this game has been dead for 20 years on UKS 7? You'll have to make a video for like 3rd place.
Oh, that was I was gonna say before, games had really good soundtracks. That one.
What, Ukulele?
Yes, the Impossible Lair.
Did I get out of Impossible Lair? I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Now, I only did 24 beats, so maybe somehow some of the later levels get trashy. I don't know. I asked Shada, you were like, I've never played any of the levels in this game.
No, I've played them.
Yeah. You said speedrun them. Dude, this dragon is bullshit. He gets to run early.
I finally did it.
Nice.
Honka, why are you on the side of the map?
Dead.
Yeah.
Got him blocked.
The cup stuff.
They don't. They're just gonna allow you to get to Wizzy Piggy later. It's really only gonna be a thing if you specifically want to try to get into the space world.
We're gonna get for 2 hours.
Yeah, I was like, realistically, in the 2-hour challenge, unless you literally speedran this game, your goal is probably to get all of the balloons that are not in space. Because then to get the ones in space, you're gonna have to do the 4 World 2 boss, or the 4 second boss fights. Beat Wizpig, get all 4 mini games done, and do all 4.
It's a new lap
Dude, the
record.
mini
Then
games
you get
as a
access
kid
to
were the best.
Yeah, the mini games were like what my little sister actually played a shit ton of.
Oh yeah.
Alright, Dragon Forest.
That's the biggest thing is like we grown about minigames. Like minigames are also for just like the casual player, the kids especially.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they love that shit.
Yep, just
Sometimes
mess around.
mini games is all people will play as a kid.
Yep. Like everyone's like, I always remember kids would be like, oh, Pokemon Stadium's great. And it's like, have you tried playing it other than the minigames?
Yeah.
Why would I do that?
And like, yeah, it's fun when you're battling your GBA Pokemon and stuff, but like, have you tried going through like what you guys do with the randomizer? It's pretty hell.
Yeah. That's
Rental
specifically-
random is stream value. It's not fun.
It told me something when we did it for I think it was for like the Road Program 6 that we just did, where DP joined, and like 1 hour in he quit, and he came back in the call and he was like, yeah, I always convince myself this is gonna be more fun than it actually is, and then it fucking sucks balls.
Honestly,
I'm like,
same. I have the same feeling. That was in my head. That was the original kickoff game to my event. Was gonna be rental random, and then I did like the couple hours of it in Moments, and before I had to drop, and I was like, wait, I also just don't enjoy this game.
Yeah.
That's like your punished donation after you get like several thousand dollars just to fucking do that. That's not what you want to open with and actually play.
Yeah.
Force yourself to have to beat Stadium with rental Pokemon. Yeah.
Like, it's like the idea is fun.
Yeah, but the execution is an entirely different story.
It's just the game itself.
And if the Pokemon actually had like proper move rules and stuff like that. Yeah.
Decent.
Right, but it's like balanced around like, okay, you've got better stats, but you have a dog shit moveset.
Yeah.
And you've got a good moveset, but you're a baby with like 4 stats. Yeah. So it's weird to find like that middle ground of where Pokemon are decent.
Plus it's Gen 1, so you got Gen 1 bullshit to deal with.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it only gets worse in Stadium 2, dude. Because then all of a sudden they were like, oh, the Pokemon were too strong in Gen 1. Let's nerf them.
Yeah.
I enjoy Battle Factory a lot. That's my
Battle
go-to.
Factory?
Like in 3rd gen and 4th gen, they had.
Yeah,
it was
Battle
basically
Factory's pretty
randoms.
good. If you actually want to win at it though, it's a pain in the ass. Good luck getting gold
very hard.
print.
I only know 2 other people ever gotten it in 4th gen, like the 49 wins. It's you get randos. It's like you pick 3 out of 6 that they give you, but they're all well statted, well movesets. So you have to pick like which ones are like balanced or whatever, and then
Yep.
sometimes you just get Salamence and
Yeah.
just steamroll people.
Yeah, there's some like gimmick sets like built around Rain Dance, Sunny Day.
Right. There's like all sorts of weird stuff, but like they're all decent stuff. Like they're set properly with proper IVs.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like actually like a thought out game balance of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Not
And
just like we're getting from all the potentially shitty Pokemon.
yes,
here.
exactly. And your opponents all have the same set of rando, like within the same pool, so you're kind of balanced in that sense.
Yeah.
That's how the AI get really good.
Yeah. Basically, it's more luck based if you want to get far, but it's still allows you to teach you ways
I
like,
have
oh, this
no
Pokemon counts my team. This Pokemon's an issue, etc., etc.
Please. Yes. Woo! Last second.
Good
My
God.
asshole.
This map has horrible point placement.
Which one are you on, Grim?
Walrus Cove. I was on that too. Holy shit!
There's like 3 or 4 that are like at the edge right before like a turn, and it's like
Yeah, it's the one guy, and he's like, I gotta be a dick, so this is my job. I get paid to do that. Sorry, man.
Second.
Second, I'm on Greenwood Village. Just finished it.
Okay, I just entered the hardest silver coin challenge. This one sucks.
Yeah, you're 2 races ahead of me and a boss.
Yeah, but again, I skipped all the like 100% and shit.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna give myself that much credit. Let's be clear.
Alright, Boulder Curie, worst key in the game.
I am literally in last place.
What's last coin?
Okay, I'm missing 2 coins and I know where 1 is.
I swear I looked everywhere on the map. Where is this point?
Which one are you in, Derpy?
The second one of the second world.
Horoscope.
Are you in a plane?
Oh, is that the one? Yeah. Like you go through like caves and shit.
Yeah, that one. And I'm just missing 1 coin. I missed it my first time around.
Shit. Missed the coin.
There are 2 inside of a tree.
Yeah, in the like last section with like the ice on the lake, there's 2 off to the side, like near the water. They're difficult to see. Next to
Sounds like you
trees.
got those. Yeah. Oh man, 1 dude, what the heck? This is bullshit.
Oh. Okay, hold on. Just first off, what level?
He's mine. Mine.
Everfrost Peak.
I'm done with keys.
Oh, fuck you, Crunch.
Everfrost Peak. I can't find
I'm trying to think of where like the gotcha one might be. Have you gone down like the left path on the like the break coming out of the cave? There's obviously the 2 on top of each other.
Yeah. There's the 2 behind the.
There's 1 behind a zipper near the end of that track.
Yeah, I don't think there is actually. I think the 2 on top of each other are the last ones in that section.
Yeah, that's what I had been seeing. Yeah, so I just went through a lap. I got the 2. The only one I saw that I missed was the one on top of each other. I'm just missing 1 completely.
Oh, I see this.
Oh, I see it. Holy shit, it's literally in the middle of
The last place.
On a 3D map, the last place.
Well, no, I think it is like to the left of the 2 that are behind the tree. And I just kept going towards the tree even after I collected the coins.
Yeah.
It's just like in the middle of the road, like right there.
As a kid, there's no way.
That was weird.
For the town silver coins. This is the hardest shit in the entire game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Greenway Bridge is no joke. Because the coins are in such annoying spots, and the AI is merciless on that track.
Pretty sure I gave up at that point.
Yeah. You know what it probably was? I probably this. My older brother, who I played through the game with, probably beat it.
Also, doesn't help that the shortcut on that track is bait. It's slower.
Boulder King. 20 minutes left in the challenge. Is everyone still having a good time?
Wait.
I'm probably gonna end up with 39 at the end of this.
I challenge you to a race.
I want to get this key.
Because I'm not gonna get the Wiz Pig one at all.
I got 24 easy balloons.
Nice.
That was fun.
About to call it for the night.
Yeah, that was fun. It's fun to play that game.
Yeah, this game's fun to just like mess around with for a couple hours, yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. It's also fun. Joey, of course.
Plus, the 2 hours worked like Even with Mario Kart, I was kind of feeling it with 4 hours of racing.
Yeah, I
was
like,
also the one that had to host it, so.
Yeah, so you had to play the entire time. Which I was like, we probably really should.
It's fine. It's perfectly fine. I had enough moves to make it.
Nice.
It's fine. I drank myself.
Oh my gosh.
Next time we have a conference.
That's fine. I have no qualms about that. Like, I only had that because Spike was going to be late, so.
Yeah, it's a multi-mode.
It just kind of sucks. Like, wish like that game just had like good lobbies. Like, you just have a bunch of people join, and then just like play a game.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
Good lobbies.
I know, right?
Yeah. Sounds about right.
That they have online at all.
I know.
Alright, I finally finished that.
The improvement of the online Monster Hunter Rise has been like, I'm shocked it's on a Nintendo console.
Yeah, but I think that's one Monster Hunter. No one how to do online.
Well, the
Your fat butt walrus.
they're actually using their new sort of like infrastructure for online that Nintendo has.
Collect all the silver coins from my world.
I see every day that there's going to be a Switch Pro and it never gets announced. So I'm just kind of
I don't believe it's ever gonna happen.
Okay.
Yep. Up there with Multi-World 2.0, baby. Ain't never gonna happen.
DK65.
And even if it does happen, I
Please God,
guarantee.
call it DK65, dude.
Even if it does happen, I'm sorry, like, all these people pirating it on Twitter, it's just like, it all just kind of feeds itself into this massive loop. It's just a rumor mill on steroids.
For the Switch Pro, yeah. Maybe one day.
Yeah, Switch Pro rumors have been going around for like 2 years now.
Oh,
It's just because like
There's a
it's coming
Switch.
for a new console. It's like that's what people are like. It's gotta be coming. I'm like, please don't make me buy another console.
Dude, yeah, I am down for the era of maybe gaming where it's just like, nah, dude, we're done making consoles. We're just gonna update this shit.
Yeah,
I would not mind that.
I really find something that carries forward all my games and stop reselling them to me.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree with that too.
Working on
Yeah, but notice how we're all the ones saying, but we're also the ones that are spending money.
notice how that's a
So-
terrible business model.
Right. But like, is it though? For them to not like just
I
say
think
like,
it-
we're just gonna continually update this. Isn't that cheaper than manufacturing? I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, Nintendo doesn't sell the loss, but we know Microsoft and Sony do, so it might be.
I'll give you special
Is that the water?
Yeah. That's Dragon 2.
Oh, Dragon 2. Okay, yeah.
They're gonna call him Skyrim.
Yeah.
Ow, piece of shit. Okay, that's just a Here's how I've been getting through the bosses. As soon as I don't get an amazing start, I just lose.
That's what I did on the
Yeah, sounds about right.
on Dino.
Yeah, dude. Octopussy 2. Oh my god, I'm like getting the God Star. Starting over.
Oh yeah, I just farted in Diddy Kong's face.
I thought you were just about to start farting. Hi.
And that's what. Don't tell me that the oil spill in plane is not a fart.
Yeah. Get off me. Get off me. Flame throwing piece of
Man, this walrus sucks.
Who are you fighting the walrus with?
The turtle.
Hell yeah. Here.
No.
That's an effect. The hovercraft sucks.
I missed my shot. I could have gotten Walrus Cove silvers, but one bounced off the ice on the final coin. And then, so the guy passed me. I could have shot him with a missile, and I missed.
Oh, no. Yeah, it was only a level 1 missile, it wasn't a heat seeker.
Yeah, it was a level 1.
You missed gold. I'm sorry. I'll leave.
I'm done. Welcome. Everyone's thinking about it fairly.
Last band mechanical fared in the chat.
We beat Scott.
Oh, how'd I miss that balloon?
Well, I guess I'll start collecting shit. Maybe I'll just try to beat Whizpig.
Yeah, see, you can get the future fun land.
Dad, have you gotten your 40th balloon yet?
I'm on silver coins. I'm probably gonna end up with 39 at the end.
Yeah, I was like, technically I will have tied that. I think I'm not gonna do all the trophy races and everything. I think I'm just gonna fight Whizpig and call it a night. Because we're here close, I'd have to do all that shit.
Yeah.
What do you need? Because I can get into Whizpig, right? Yeah.
You just need to beat the boss the second time, yes. If you want to future fun land, at least you need to do BT Amulet's a chest plate you need to fight Whizpig the second time.
Yeah. Would you like me to take over? Yikes.
How are you supposed to beat this walrus?
Dude, legitimately the strat was to go Plains Crush. And just have a thick rumpus going downhill. I made it work. I literally just tried to hold forward and kind of bounce off the walls when you had to make a few of the turns in the little caves. I hit every blue balloon. I never used the reds. Whizpig won. Honestly, beat Whizpig 1 seems like a good, just like base category of this.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you don't have to do any of the mini games or anything.
Yeah, that would just be a guaranteed 2-hour of time. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. His tits. I need to go through one lap and remember where all the zippers are.
Alright, 3 coins down. I got Haunted Woods left.
Nice. Did you get the shitty one first try?
Greenwood Village, yes.
What a god. I got it like second try. I felt pretty good.
Whoops. Alright, I've been at this 10 minutes. I got another 10 minutes.
Oh shit.
You know what's funny is I beat him, the walrus, the first time without any issues.
Oh yeah, he gets remarkably harder.
Yeah, he gets faster and he starts throwing the snowballs at you and laying the track.
It's him and Octopus who get way harder on the second attempts. The dragon, I feel like, barely gets harder. I don't know.
Me, Smokey's been an absolute piece of crap the second time around.
Yo, are we gonna get Whizpig first try? Yo, we got Whizpig first try!
Nice.
Definitely not doing all the mini games. There's no way in 10 minutes I get to the next balloon. Yeah. I'm just gonna watch him be pissed. Yeah, I remember as a kid, Whizpig was like, to beat Whizpig. He was so funny.
There was just no, really, unless you count the physics of that track, it was just down to pure skill.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's watch more ads for bits. Any of y'all watch ads? That's apparently a thing.
Alright, Smokey's gonna be a piece of crap as always.
They let me. That'd be nice.
Yeah, I'm Canadian. It doesn't work for me.
Oh no.
Doesn't let me.
I'll give you a special prize.
Yeah, it never worked for me. I could try it now, but it usually doesn't. So
Interact with this ad. This one.
this is great.
When did, yeah, this looks good. Near zero latency. Yeah, that's good. What causes me? I'm done. Bitch. Watch another. I want to keep watching ads.
Dudes.
Yeah, this is the cutscene we never get to watch when we do 100%. It's cute as hell. They legit like kindergartners have been recording that. There's no okay, that did not.
There should be, and horrible thought, there should be a crowd control thing for games that forces the next cutscene you watch to be unskippable.
Oh my fuck.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Alright, we're gonna get the back in the race. Kingdom Hearts 2.
All of
We're
that.
so fucking- Brian, you're just like, you're gonna watch this bitch walk down all of these stairs. You're just like,
Oh, yes, please. That'd be the greatest thing ever.
You jackass.
see you later, worms.
There's one set of dungeons in Final Fantasy XIV where you have to watch all the cutscenes, and I swear my friends and I can recite it word for word at this point. Praetorium and Castrum. They're at the end of the Realm Reborn story.
I am one balloon away from 30. Get it before the 2 hours.
Alright, Smokey down.
We're about to get to your 30th. Yo, music by EY.
Yo.
But it's Frosty Village.
That one's pretty good. There's just a lot on like the sides of the track you have to remember about.
Now try.
And when you go into the village itself, they're kind of awkwardly placed, so you might not see them. Once there's one on the far right, and there's one on the far left, and down like kind of in the thing, in the village. Oh, how do I interact with this ad? Yeah, I want to learn more. Hell yeah, I'm done.
Alright, time for the
They've got
trailers.
so many nipples in the course of the last like credit sequence.
That's all I ever got when I did ads for beds.
Yeah. I know people would say like I just got 100 bits.
I think I got 100.
See, Nukes is lying to me right now. She said she got 100 bits.
Yo, I actually got all silver coins within 2 hours.
Yeah, nice.
No, I just need to win.
So did you go all the way through all of the courses for the first
Yeah.
races? That was good. That's actually good for that. You got to see all of them.
I didn't do the last course in World 4 because I had to hit the plane challenge, so I was one balloon short of unlocking that. So that's the only course I did. And then obviously the dragon fight.
God, the hovercraft is so bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, this game about like racing and drifting. Let's make a cart that doesn't do either.
It's like honestly, after Dad said it, like you just have to break around corners. You legitimately like you cut out all that like that slow blast drift around the corners.
Yeah. You do lose a lot of speed though doing it. Just gotta find a balance between cutting corners.
Right. So Derby, what do you have tomorrow for your marathon?
Cage 1 Ranger.
Nice. Yeah, some people are doing a tournament of that this weekend.
Yeah.
I didn't know the game was at the point where I could do it.
They've gotten it a lot better. It seems. I was watching Bloody do one. It looks like it got some. So I'm excited to try that one.
Yeah, I'm a big Cage 1 fan, so. I look forward to giving it a try at some point, but I guess it would require me actually purchasing that shitty product Square put out.
He's still saying he's still not patched it, especially Hades 2.
Okay, so what have I missed?
Everything.
Who decided that it was a good idea to just, when you do one of the challenges, to just flip straight?
I know.
It's like, go get it.
Get the one with the what? For Zooter or for the companies? Well, Zooter. Oh yeah, Zooter was good. Yeah, it's the seed wasn't terrible. The only thing that was bad about it was our last two items were both of my hook shots. They were just like super fucking deep in the seed. The first one I found it myself in my spirit temple, which I needed silvers for to get to. And the other hook shot was in Fant's non-required spirit temple at the end. So just like, yeah, we were all just like doing the other shit that was required. And I was like, oh, at the end of the seed, after I get some of my hook shots, I have to go do forest, water, shadow, and spirit at Ganon's castle all in a row. And my long shot, I had to beat forest and water to get Zelda's lullaby. So there was so much shit I was locked out of the whole seed.
If it helps, I roll the worst seed for the weekly tonight.
I've been told, yeah. How was it? What was the shit about it?
Oh, there were many.
That's just one thing that made it shitty.
Oh, it was later.
In the first 15
You
minutes.
could say it had many spears.
Yeah.
In the first 15 minutes, we knew Boomerang was on Skullmask. Vigoran had a strength.
Great.
30 skulls had a bomb bag. 40 skulls had a hook shot.
Just stop.
And 50 skulls had a finger.
Oh my god.
Wow.
What?
And then we also found chickens had magic.
What?
Oh, it gets better.
How does it...
Light Rose inside Ganon's castle.
Okay.
In Light Trial.
Yeah, in Light Trial.
Behind the strength on Vigoran. Of course. Trade quest item was in Dragon Chest and Water Temple. With early boss meat.
What was the item? At least was the item at least not like the prescription?
It was prescription.
Wow.
How do you do it?
That's disgusting.
Cubs, that's like an all-time goal.
Why are you not in jail right now?
Yeah, you jammed a Hall of Fame seat.
You know, if you somehow plandoed that, I wouldn't believe you because it's just too crazy.
It's too much.
Yeah. I'd be like, no, you didn't.
I would not have planned on it never.
So where do you want the thank you cards mailed to?
Right. Like that's. I'm glad I don't do the weekly. Do you do the? Did you gem the Euro weekly? I thought about waking up early and doing Euro.
No.
Right.
Are the weeklies at this point just like season 4 settings, or is it like league settings or something? What?
He's sounding like
I thought it was me. I thought I got that.
You fell down a cave. What'd you say, Cubs? You're like hard.
Sorry, I'm on hold. They turned on Scrub Sanity, so they're messing around with these two things. They did turn off the Scrubs in DC Ganon's Castle though, to try and combat the Rush DC meta.
Yeah. DC and Ganons are just loaded otherwise.
Yeah, they're trying a few different things. There's a few more things they want to try that are dev only. Like they want to try the variable dungeons, the dungeon rewards. They want to try like there's this idea of a last way hero, where one of your way to hero gets the last item on the way to hero list.
That sounds really interesting.
And will the tech actually specify that?
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one, to be honest. I feel like you're either going to be screwed by a progression item that's not really way to the hero, but you're still going to have to go 13 for. or it's just going to move the lottery up one item.
Right.
Not
like,
to mention
technically,
all.
does that take light arrows into account?
The last non-light arrow way the hero X.
Okay, so it could still be light CP at the end.
Yeah, but then it also relies on you. It relies on the logic of the playthrough, which, as we all know, is bullshit.
Yeah.
Because no one would ever, in their right mind, actually follow the playthrough. So, if you're going off of some bullshit logic chain, well,
Happy 2 hours, by the way.
Also, the number of times that I've gotten shat on for in regards to trying to figure out way the heroes or path of whatever because of like spirit key logic.
Oh.
exactly.
Like, so it has been like numerous enough where I'm like, it's like PTSD. So like I could see that being a massive.
Yeah,
Would the game be better or worse if spirit key logic was just never the reason for way of the hero stuff? Because I know some people will say like that actually helps you route it a little bit. Other people are like, no, 9 out of 10 times it's good.
I tell you, I don't even care about spirit key logic. If I can reach the dungeon, the whole fucking thing's in the light.
No, fuck.
Yeah, I'm
I don't
of
care.
the opinion. I understand where like people are coming from with that, and I can kind of see it at times. But like Spirit Temple key logic, the people who say they understand it, like pull out like a freaking like spreadsheet to like interpret it and actually figure it out. And I'm always like, you don't really understand. Like, I mean, I'm sure that there are people that do, but like, I'm always kind of like, yeah, but no one like actually understands it. Like, what was the one seed that you me and Raikaru did, I think? That like there was a magic that like magic in Spirit Temple that's like the 3rd check in adult side, but it was quote unquote logic locked by the other spirit or by the other magic.
By the other magic, I know it was very weird.
So like I think that was I'd rather it be that like specifically Spirit Temple just gets taken out, because the reason why the Spirit Temple logic is in there that I've been told is the idea that if you as an adult go back down the child side and unlock that door, you can screw yourself with keys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Except, at least in regards to like people who are for like the season 4 settings, season 5 and settings, like who does that? Like
there's you say that, but there's unless somebody comes up with a minimal logic to account for that doesn't have to account for that, you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
I just wonder if at the very least, like, spirit key logic can be a thing. It's fine.
Yeah.
Just wondering if Way of the Heroes could specifically not point to spirit key logic. Like, somehow in, like, checks that they're not going to allow it.
Like, just makes the entire dungeon so clear as it can be reached.
Right.
Maybe, I don't know.
But yeah, I understand that there's a lot of stuff that have to be figured out with that too. So.
The problem with Spirit is twofold. One, the community poll that we had during 4.0 that allowed keys in the hands, in the Colossus hand. Whether or not you want to say those should be part of Spirit or not, to put keys out there was a fair.
Yeah.
That's how you get the long
That's
shot.
all the dumb shit where the long shot is required.
Yeah.
Spirit keys. Yeah.
The other one is the fire arrows required, or possible required for child to open the fire chests.
Wait, fire arrows for child?
Yep. So, the 2 fire lock checks. There's essentially 3 branching conditions. 1 key and a fire source, and the ability is fire. 3 keys is adult, or 5 keys is child. Now, it doesn't differentiate between which fire source, just a fire source.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. Whisper down. Oh.
You have to, because adult, while child only has access to 1, adult has access to both.
Right.
The core of Spirit Temple key logic is essentially if a chest can be reached by both ages, it has to be accessible at the same time in both ages for it to be unlocked in either. Otherwise, you can screw yourself out of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
can hate this race.
That's kind
Which
of.
one? Which one are you working on, Derpy?
Still the stupid.
I just took down with Speedrun first try.
I was gonna ask. I just came in. I was dealing with something that was absolutely fucking stupid. How's the race going?
We just went past the 2-hour mark, so if everybody wants to finish up the one they're on.
Squashing frogs for about 20 minutes.
Nice. Yeah,
Perfect.
that's a good feeling.
I'm basically done. I have 39.
Yeah, I got to 39 and beat Wizbit 10 minutes ago, and I was like, I'm good actually.
I got to 21. Not very good at this game, so I'm laying it. I'm done.
Honestly, 21 for 2 hours in for like, I've done a lot of races. I know we haven't done much.
Yeah,
That's
I've not
pretty
played this game since probably N64 was the main console.
Yep.
So.
Since 1997. So.
Colin.
I was.
But I missed it.
I was
I need
like
to pull this
7
game
the
back
last
out.
time I played this.
I need to pull this game back out and play it again.
I
It's a
like.
good time.
I thought the 100% speedrun guide, the beginner's edition, on speedrun.com. That was following that. Pretty easy to follow.
Oh, really? I didn't know they had a guide for it.
I mean, it's not like it's a PDF. It's got a bunch of images. It doesn't really. I mean, maybe it does, but I didn't look at it. But like, it doesn't exactly explain any of the tricks.
Right.
You can possibly
Do the clip. Right.
But yeah, but it listed like where like your keys were, what order you do some of the races in,
That's good.
So I followed that and got the first 2 sections fully 100% done, except I skipped the cup race in the second place and got in a couple extra blues.
Yeah.
So
So what was your total, Grim?
I got to 24.
I think you tied Newbie. I think Newbie did 24.
I have a solid 26.
26. I thought we'd have a lot of people, getting into the show. That's good.
Yeah,
Dave,
sounds
yeah,
pretty
sorry
good.
you weren't able to show up for us, man.
Yeah, it was stupid. I want to
Are
be able
you
to do it
trying
anyway.
to join us for Spyro 2?
Yes. That one I will absolutely.
Same here. I'm 100% down for Spyro.
We can do one of two ways. We either just make it an 80% race, where you just try to beat the game, or we make it an orbs challenge, like we've done for a lot of these other ones, where just get as many orbs as you can within.
This will be pretty interesting because that's a sizable amount. That's 64 of them.
I really like the challenges because it helps the skill disparity. Like, no matter what, there's going to be skill disparity, but like, we're all going to be playing the game up to the 4-hour mark with that sort of challenge usually. Like, whereas the 80% routes, like, you guys have played it before. I have played Spyro 2 already.
Yeah, some people will be dipping halfway through because they're finished up.
That's the thing, like, I like about, like, it's, like, theoretically 100%, but, like, it's just do anything you can.
Yeah.
Just do anything you want. If,
That's what we'll do instead, yeah. Do
I
the
got
orbs.
30 on the final.
You got the big 30. Let's
well
go.
done, GG.
I Derby came in third. But yeah, so once again, I'm sorry this started so fucking late. Obviously, we had to knock out our multi-world tourney match, but I was like, okay, I've already canceled like 700 times out of the last 701 weeks. So I was just like, fuck it. Anybody wants to show up, we'll late night. Glad we apparently have a lot of people in here. I don't want to make this the whole thing. But so hopefully next Saturday we can do a more normal time and we'll do some sort of a Spyro 2 orb challenge. I'm up for whatever. The goal with all of these is always just like, it's something as an excuse in the background for us to play while we're also just like chilling and chatting.
Yeah, just hang out with you guys just need so much.
It's just to chill and have some other people to talk to once in a while.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
All right.
Because my rest of my gaming week is a lot more intense.
A lot more. Yeah. It's like fucking dude. Just like driving a circle for 3 hours. We're good.
Keep turning right.
Keep turning right for all.
If you ever fail in a racing game, all you gotta do is go forward and right. That's it.
That's all you gotta do. That's what everyone, because I love platforms. I'm just like, I if you fail at a 2D platform, you literally just run, hold right, and jump occasionally. I'm like, fuck. You have no idea what you're talking about. I had an old boss that, like, I told him, yeah, I was playing Battletoads. It was the first time I played it on stream for Momam. And he was like, oh yeah, isn't Battletoads, like, easy? I was like, what? No, it's hard as shit. He's like, yeah, you just kind of run around, you just, like, you punch things, you have little combos. I'm like, you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
like the first level and didn't get very far, and then was like,
yeah,
I
that's exactly what he did.
I always remember my college roommate. I was sitting there playing when Tropical Freeze had just come out at the time. And I was sitting there trying to beat hard mode, and he's like, I've gained a new appreciation for platformers just watching you, because holy shit, the amount of shit you've gone through.
Thank God, dude. Thank God for people who can backseat watch people, like, game and be like, okay, I recognize, like, this is probably hard and a lot harder than what I can even tell right now.
Game has recognized game.
Literally, like an entire night for me was just doing Bash Master on hard when that first came out. I hate
Damn.
that fucking fight. Oh my god.
I watched movie die a lot for that.
I'm scared of the damage list of, like, late parts of World 5. How was the late part of World 5 and World 6 for you? Because that's the part I haven't been to yet.
I will say one thing. 6-7 was first try. Clutched it. That was the only level I was afraid of, and I got twice. It's really good. World 6
I was expecting 6-7 to do, like, balls ass
Me
hard
too.
solo
And I
donkey.
crushed it. I died about 1,000 times.
Yeah.
It's just a hard challenge. I don't know. Good luck.
Yeah. If you ever want to, like, I'm down for doing races of these where we're just, like, obviously we go through and just, like, counter this.
Yeah.
And, like, for that sort of shit, if we wanted to, like, we can do it on, like, shit, we can even do it on funky mode and we just keep trying to hits throughout it.
Yeah, to see who can get the best.
No, like, I'm saying, like, do funky mode, do it with solo Donkey Kong, and you just have 3 health.
Keep
And
track.
just, like, so, like, it's still solo Donkey, you're just not dying and go back to the start from the fucking level.
Yeah. Got here, That makes sense.
That's the fun part when we can drink challenge out of it and then die. I mean, wait. That's
I don't know.
I'm down for all drink every
Alright, see you guys later in World 2.
Yeah.
It's like, I got on 1-1, I was like, this is gonna work out real bad.
This is gonna suck shit.
I was like, what do I do?
I know, like, I feel good, honestly, the way I've been going through it, where I was like, oh, I did, like, the first 2 worlds, and I was like, I'm gonna actually, the next time I did it, I just started back at 1-1, and I was like, let me just, like, slowly get these worlds kind of memorized, and then I'll add in more worlds as I get faster at the first handful, and more levels go in. It's made it more enjoyable. I definitely want to do that with damageless challenges like you did. Just count the number of hits. Next time, you're going for a hit. You got hit 100 times. Now I'm going to try to go for 100 or less. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because then you're not restarting over and over and over again, tired of pushing levels.
Yeah.
Exactly. And your hit PB is like it's like a low percent, right? So like the person who has the lowest percentage technically, is above, let's say, on a leaderboard for what that's worth.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a fun challenge. I'm just enjoying. I always have a good time when I'm playing Trop. So
yeah. Shoutouts also to just leaderboard in general. Trop has the best leaderboard ever, just because you can download other people's plays.
Yeah, at 100% true. Just see their strats and learn from them.
Yeah, like when I realized that, it's like, oh, I just became like a casual speedrunner of the game overnight. I was having so much fun with it, just seeing what other people were doing and figuring out how they were doing
And the
it.
strats you see are just absolutely bonkers.
Yeah. But like, there's a lot of pretty reasonable shit you can watch on there. Like that built-in has tutorials for like how to speedrun the game. If you can get shiny golds in every single level, you can already speedrun the game.
And it's a fun.
Get fucking silvers, like whatever. But like, it's
you can still sub
built-in
2
with
hours on like silvers and golds, honestly.
Plus, Funky made some levels so much fun to speedrun through, just the ILs on them.
We were worried when the game was coming out. We were like, oh, is Funky just going to make this like easy mode and it's not going to be interesting? We were like, no, he definitely makes it easy mode, but it doesn't fucking matter because it's so much fun to double jump around with him and everything. He looks swag as fuck the whole time. He's shitting on levels. No, it's great.
And this is new strats.
Yeah. Like, so much in 6.5 is just like, yeah, we could not do this before we cranked it. Now, like, Like the whole Inca Dinka at the end. Oh my god.
Yeah, and it's still hard, but it's nice too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Fucking
Hi
amazing
gamers.
game.
My wife is making 11:30 p.m. dinner.
Nice.
But this was fun. I'm glad we got to play DKR. Let's try to do Spyro 2 next week. All right, gamers.
Absolutely.
Hopefully normal time. Nothing pops up.
All right, we're taking bets on the time we're gonna start. By the way, It's
I'll
gonna
win,
happen.
Yeah, I'm nearly done.
I put all my money on.
They do like Super Bowl boxes.
It's a new left
All right, I'm just shit. I'm just fucking.
No.
Hopefully
It's a good bet, honestly. Hopefully it's a good. All right, guys.
hopefully
Happy
not.
night.
Alright, see ya. Alright, that was a fun chat we had. Almost done with this run. Big PV pace. Oddly track so far. What 10 of these? Thank God that thing exploded. I disagree when I hit once. We can get a 20. We might be able to pull out a 325, but it's gonna be close. I think that mistake missing the Crescent Iron Key probably would have cost it. It's for Alpha. One of the hardest coins in the game, right here. This was bad. Last one's back in the depth stop. I disagree. I didn't get shut down at least. That sucks. Fine, as long as I don't screw up in a second time. I didn't want to worry missing it. That was a good space ball. All three of my space ball outputs last time were all really bad, so save time here as well. Lost Series still has me worried. This is at the beginning of the track. Easy can fall off. One pass, perfect. Ouch. Alright, that was a really good 3 points.
It's a new lap record.
If I can save 2 more seconds, I have a good piss. We can get a 245. Pressure's on. I'm gonna control myself there. Missed that last balloon, but whatever. I should PB regardless unless something really goes wrong, but not tempted to run again is 235.
Star City.
Nearly fell off there. I always get worried about that ramp. At 10 at least. honks. Yeah, I used to be most of this now. Trying to stop me.
Spaceport Alpha.
Always getting the bananas. I don't know what happened there, but okay. Now we go upstairs. That is keeping up with me so easily. Alright, this is it. This big left.
It's a new lap record.
Pounding. And what happened there? I almost lost control. Let's go! 235. Woo! I was not expecting to get 245 during this race. The race wasn't really going to be 100%, but due to time constraints, it was reduced to a balloon challenge, but I did 100% anyway. 245, I'm really happy with that. Damn, I was not expecting to get it. Yeah. Maybe I could go for sub 35 now, but I doubt it. I really lost about maybe 20 seconds because I forgot about the Crescent Iron Key the first time, so I had to go back for it. So I got immediately on the coin chance and just made it off to restart the race. I knew I was probably not gonna win. I thought this run was way better, like, saved it a lot of time in Future Funland. Crap ton of time. Really, the downside was there was a few bombs still, and also the fact I got trolled really hard by the AI in 3 of the 4 minigames. Cookie Castle, I got sniped at the last second, losing my last banana, so I lost them for a minute. Icicle Pier and Dog Wall Beach, I just got trolled by the AI, they just went everywhere. Especially Icicle Pyramid. I'm happy. What way to end this game on for now, like, but yeah, next week I will be doing Spider Team Richest Rage 100% casually. I have a sub 3 hour time in that, so I'm gonna be doing that for the next week. It's fun. Spider is a good game. Yeah, this is incredibly late at night because it started at 2:30 in the morning for us. Because I went to sleep at 6 PM yesterday. I thought, like, yeah, you know, if I want to join this sub night, I'm just gonna go to bed now and just wake up later. Next week it's gonna be Spiral 2. Yeah, once I get done with all these sub night races I keep joining, I'm gonna focus on Spiral 1. Or 120%. I think that's gonna be my speed game for a while once I get around to it. But this has been incredibly fun to get better at. I think I'll definitely submit this one this time. I'm really happy with this one. Like about 47 faster than my original PB. Can't complain about it. I think if I want to have an actual go time in this game, if I want to run it full, maybe sub 210 would be kind of good. Like, going for sub 2, no thanks. Like, that's incredibly difficult. Sub 2 is only done by the best runners in the world, and they're on the Japanese version. High frame rate, short text boxes, I believe. Short. Well, and of course, the wrong wall. Also, the trophy race glitch. I might stream again later, during the afternoon, but I'm not. If I do stream, it's probably gonna be straight into Spyro 2, 100%. See how that goes. RPB, I think it was definitely sub 3 hours. I think it was like 2 hours and 53 minutes, my best right now, which I have not submitted. I'm happy to submit this time. This is pretty good. I'm not really seriously running the game, that is. I actually was to learn actual strats and tech in this game. Sub 245 should be free. Or just a little challenge to get. Do the host tonight. On a host target. Yeah, I got a target actually. Well, I'm off. It's in the morning now, so